I want you to start playing, man. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me! Yeah! I didn't mean that. That's what I'm talking about.
How you doing, bro?
Welcome, Nardy boy. Welcome to WPKN, and I am so stoked that I'm here with the three of you. I'd like to introduce Renard.
Yeah. Renard Boissiere.
Boissiere. Mike Paolucci.
Sì.
Bravo, anche sono un ragazzo bravissimo, capito? And then we have Mike Tepper. Why are you that? Tepper. I'm bass. These guys are smoking. I'm having such a great time just being here. Let me put that away over there. You guys are from, well, part of you is from Connecticut, and Renard, you're from
New Orleans.
Oh, I can only think of one thing, and that's onion. Love that onion. You guys, where did you get that soul, man? That funk, that natural music ability, man. You guys got so much soul, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I happen to find myself up this way for a few years, more than a few years actually now, and met Mike, and we hung out, started playing at the acoustic on was it open mic nights or whatever.
It's like a very abridged version, but
Yeah, that's the quick and dirty. Yeah, but I grew up in New Orleans and it was there.
But there's more to your music than just New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
I hear a lot of influences.
Yeah.
Can you give me some of them?
Whew. There's the meters, of course, and then we had it's a lot of jazz, just a lot of improv, just like mostly keeping the groove, keeping things in the pocket and that kind of stuff. So
I think one of the main ingredients for a really smoking group of musicians is the way you guys get together. Now, how did you find these two? I mean, because you guys have a natural chemistry. Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to get this combination together?
I suppose a few years. As I said, we were just kind of like hanging out. We met hanging out at the acoustic down in Black Rock, and then.
Yeah, but you were down in New Orleans.
Yeah, but I was up here after Katrina. So
Okay.
so
you
yeah.
broke up with Katrina.
Yeah, we came up here, and so we were just grooving, doing we did residencies, we did gigs, just playing a lot, playing everywhere. So.
You guys the same way? You guys were playing with different bands, and all of a sudden you found him?
Yeah, I came into it by way of Tepper. He kind of brought me in.
Yeah,
we started playing together.
I was brought into the group by the organist who I was playing with another band he was already playing with Renard, and he brought me in, and then he brought Porter in, our lead guitar player also.
Yeah.
And I brought this guy in, and we've been
As second drummer.
Yeah, it was originally two drummers.
Well, you had to have listened to him prior to bringing them in. I mean, because
No.
once you hear them,
Yeah.
that's it.
No, we just kind of fell in together. That's all.
Wow, you know how hard that is to find the combination like that, that chemistry?
I first met you. Steve invited me to that jam you were running at the old green room.
No, that's right.
And
That's
I
right.
sat in on a couple tunes,
Yeah.
and then you called me up a couple days later, and you were like, "Hey, so you wanna play some gigs?"
Yeah.
I am so glad that you guys are here. I want to play more music, and I have more questions, but I want to ask them afterwards. So just, what are you going to, first of all, what's the name of that song you just played?
We can't say the whole name on air.
Can you spell that for me?
We'll just start with
H-A,
the sweet part. We'll just leave it at sweet. The next tune is called "Waiting for You." So
In other words, like sweet onion? Is that-
yeah, sweet onion. We'll go with that.
The term onion has many different meanings, but I think you guys catch my drift.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hit it, baby. Hit it.
that's so funny.
Hit it.
Wake up in the evening, yeah. Wake up in the night. Wake up, but just feel it, yeah. Feeling best alright. Wake up together, yeah. Forever in our lives. loving you forever, babe. Loving guarantee, yeah. Hoping we together, yeah, yeah, baby. Oh, 'cause I believe, yeah, that it's your love, yeah, yeah, baby. All I'll ever need. Let me know, baby. I'll be right here waiting for you. Let me know, baby. I'll be right here waiting for you, yeah. Let me know, baby, yeah. I'll be right here waiting for your love to come round. I'll be waiting for your love to come round. I'll be waiting for your love to come around. Come on back to me. Yeah. I don't need nobody to tell me what I've been told, yeah. I don't need nobody, yeah, yeah, to tell me when I've been sold, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't need nobody praise, yeah, baby. Tell me your love ain't go, oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Let me know, baby, yeah, yeah. I'll be right here waiting for you, oh, yeah. Let me know, baby, yeah. I'll be right here waiting for you. Let me know, baby, yeah. Oh, Lord, I'll be right here waiting for your love to come around. I'll be waiting for your love to come around. I'll be waiting for your love to come around. Oh, come on back to me, yeah, yeah. Come on, I'm on, yeah, yeah. I don't need nobody, baby, to tell me what I've been told. Yeah, yeah, I don't need nobody, baby, to tell me what I've been told. Oh, I don't need never praise our Lord to tell me your love ain't gone. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be right here waiting for you, yeah. Let me know, baby, that I'll be right here waiting for you. Let me know, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. Sir?
All right. You gonna show me a Cadillac now?
Yeah, exactly.
I forget which. Kudos to dude. You got a hell of a drummer there, man. That dude got a lot of soul.
Yes, he does.
And you didn't take no prisoners on that bass. 3 guys and I can't get over it. Really, really impressive. The name of that song?
Waiting for you. Or Waiting for You, actually.
Who wrote it?
I did.
All these originals?
Yeah. We might play some covers.
That's a lot of onion. I guess I really believe you guys know what I'm talking about. That's scary.
I just wish you had a little more booyah on the show for us.
Booyah. That's where booyah comes from.
Well, maybe. I'm not sure about
From
that.
New Orleans. Tell you guys been through a lot down there in New Orleans, and to have that attitude that you have coming out of New Orleans, I guess somebody would be playing a lot of depressing songs, or songs of disaster, man. Of, all the crazy stuff that's been happening down in New Orleans. Did I say it right, New Orleans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the onion in me, I guess. Where can I get some really good gumbo, man?
Oh, God.
Here in Connecticut.
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Not sure about that.
I had to ask.
I mean, if I cook it, you might get some. You might get a little bit of that,
Well, I might be heading down to Florida, but
You definitely can't get good gumbo in Florida.
no, I'm going to Georgia.
Can't get it in Georgia, yeah.
But I can always make a right-hand turn.
I mean, I can tell you some New Orleans people who are in Atlanta that can make you some good gumbo, you know.
They have gumbo places?
No, people's houses, yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, they're cool too. Yeah.
I mean, I can show you a picture of me when I was 24 that even I wouldn't open the door to me. But this is now, and so nothing but onion here. So when you guys going to play next?
We'll do a little Zydeco style too. Yeah, a little.
Do you know that Zydeco, if you see somebody dancing Zydeco and dancing salsa,
It's very similar, yeah.
they're the same. They're the same.
Yeah.
So, hit me with some Zydeco while I go over here next door and give me some gumbo and some hot sauce. Yeah, baby.
Lemon pie.
Woo!
I say, my, we like lemon pie. Don't need a reason, don't need a season, and I can't tell you why. Bye, that's the way it should be. Let everybody know that I love you so. I say, my, we like lemon pie. Don't need a reason, don't need a season, and I can't tell you why. I say bye, that's the way it should be. Let everybody know that I love you so. Oh, baby, can't you see? You really drive me wild. Don't know what it is, but I really like your style. Oh, baby, can't you see? We were meant to be lemon pie lovers, one big family. I say, my, we like lemon pie. Don't need a reason, don't need a season, and I can't tell you why. I say, bye, that's the way it should be. Let everybody know that I love you so. But baby, can't you see? You really treat me well. Don't know what it is, but you got me under your spell. Oh, baby, can't you see? We were meant to be lemon pie, one big family. what it is, but you got me under your spell. My baby, can't you see? We were meant to be lemon pie lovers, one big family. Come on, Paolucci. Don't know what it is, but I really like your style. Oh, my baby, can't you see it? We were meant to be lemon pie and one big family. I said, my. We like lemon pie. I don't need a reason, don't need a season, and I can't tell you why. That's the way it should be. Lemon pie, one big family. We like lemon pie. Oh, don't need a reason, don't need a season, and I can't tell you why. That way it should be. Lemon pie, one big family. Oh, lemon pie lover, one big family. Oh, lemon pie lover, one big family.
All right.
Outstanding. Can you share with me and the audience a funny story, something that happened to you guys while you're on the road that nobody else knows, but that you guys, every time you get together, you say, hey, Renard, remember that time when blah, 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 and you guys start laughing? Does anyone ever fall off the stage?
Oh, that happens all the time with me.
How many of those are radio rated?
Yeah. Well, it's not that the events themselves are not radio rated. I think it's more, the things that are said.
We have some leeway.
No. I'm not sure once we start telling the story, it comes out right. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a klutz, so yeah.
See, now you're gonna have to tell me after.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know.
I mean, I can tell you funnier stories of me face planting in New Orleans.
Was it last time we were here? It was 2 times ago.
Oh yeah. That's a great one. That's a great one. Tell it. You tell it.
Fell down the back stairs.
Yeah.
It was a couple times ago we were here, and we were loading out after we played for Dave. And this dude completely missed that first step out of the building and fell right on it. He fell right on that onion.
And I can attest, it's an exceptionally deep fall.
Funny that you should mention that. 2 nights ago, I fell on concrete, and it was dark outside, so nobody saw. So I crawled to get up, and
we saw it.
You saw it? Damn.
Yeah, it was broad daylight, So.
And I did bust my onion.
I'm sorry.
I did. It hurt like hell. So where are you guys gonna go from here?
Well, this is a short run. Tuesday night we play Walrus and Carpenter. We're doing Black Rock right on Fairfield Avenue.
Okay.
Barbecue place, great place. Joe, what's Joe's last name? Farrell? Yeah, Joe Farrell. He's a great dude. Yeah, great group over there. And we're doing like Fat Tuesday, Nardy Gras.
Fat Tuesday, it's up in Hartford, no?
Yeah, there used to be a club in Hartford called Fat Tuesday, but yeah, we're not doing that. So, yeah, we're just...
I live up by that way. When are you guys going to come up there so I can go and hear you guys play live?
We drove through there last night. We were up in Lowell last night, so...
Lowell, Mass?
Yeah, played up there at the Keep, so...
They have a place called Santarpio's over there in near Salem. Great sausage and lamb. for you meat eaters. We're branding some sweet. I'm not talking about Centopia. Stop. I'm going up there after the show.
Well,
Now I gotta go.
you said Salem. Like, my brain's like, what?
No, they have a great malted milk up in Salem. I want to, it's absolutely off the hook, off the chain. But what do you guys eat when you're on the road? Just you stop at any place or?
Yeah, last night was a rest stop on 90. So.
Do you have any names?
I prefer not to. Some of the things we have to eat sometimes are not to,
On the other side of that, we do eat pretty well. Like when we play at Theo's.
Oh yeah.
Springfield and
Yeah,
Wallace and Carpenter, of course.
Yeah, we usually eat pretty well when we play places.
So you guys been on the road for how many years now?
Off and on. But
10.
A while. I mean,
2 years, 3 years?
the three of us been playing together now for like a decade.
Really?
yeah.
So how many, because I know we're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know about that stuff. How many years do you think you have left on the road? I mean, that's not an easy gig. I know it's a gig of the heart, with passion and the love.
But I tend to do like regional stuff. Like, I mean, I was in Seattle last Mardi Gras, and there's just a singer I work with out there, and we did stuff. I'm not really a fan of the road. I mean, I've been out, but I really don't try to go too far, too long. I was out with Talking Dreads for a little bit, and that was probably the longest I've been out for a while.
You guys fly or drive?
Oh, driving.
Yeah, I don't like flying either. So
No,
that's out of control, man.
I prefer flying. I prefer flying when I get to, and then just kind of moving around regionally.
I'll be sitting like this for 5 hours, man.
Regional residencies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. So what you gonna play next? That's why I'm gonna make you guys play a lot of music.
Let's see.
I like the way you guys started the show. This portion, they brought us in, and you guys were playing. I was a great way to start the show, and I'm glad that you guys the chemistry, everything is there. That we're clicking. So let's keep clicking.
Yep, that's cool.
Get that remote out. That musical remote.
Let's do the Sonny
Click
Lange.
that bad boy. And
Yeah, we'll do a Sonny Landreth tune called Congo Square.
Congo Square.
Yes, yeah. So the quick short history of me growing up in New Orleans is I've spent 4 of my years above a family funeral home in Treme. Yeah, family's in the funeral business. Someone's got to bury him, and we weren't far from Congo Square, the municipal auditorium, and stuff like that. With a long, big history, and near Armstrong Park, and whatever in New Orleans. But yeah.
Hit it, baby.
All right, cool.
Rock our world.
You do it upbeat.
Well, it might be superstition, but some kind of something going on down there. Say it might be superstition, but some kind of something going on down there. When them voodoo people gather, play them drums at night in Congo Square. You can hear them in the distance. Your old folks up by you say your prayer. You can hear them in the distance. You old folks up by you say your prayer. It's that old time tradition. Play them drums at night in Congo Square. So banana do la do la do la do da need it. Banana do do da do da do. Banana do do Might be superstition, baby, say we come down, someone going on. I say we might be superstition, baby, say it's kind of something going on. I say it might be superstition, baby, say it's kind of something going on. It might be superstition, baby, say it's kind of something going on. Down there, might be superstition, baby, sign out something going on. I see it might be superstition, but some kind of something going on. Or it might be superstition, but some kind of something going on out there. When the older people gather, baby, play them just that night in Congo's land. Older people gather, baby, play them just that night in Congo's land. Older people gather, play them drum, wah, 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 wah. In Congo Square. Oh, la la la, little, 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 you didn't hear.
Dude, this is a family program, man. You can't be playing that kind of stuff like that, man. That ending, yeah. This is a family program. I got kids listening to this, man.
You know, it's education.
Let me see your permit. You got a permit for that? Jeez. Wow. You know what I noticed about your guys here? Mm-hmm. They're looking at you. You know, back in the day when I was touring with the Navy band, I was sitting next to the trombone player, first chair, and I never read my music. I always read the chart, his chart. Mm-hmm. You know, and these guys are watching you like if they were reading your chart. Right. But there's that chemistry. You got that chemistry going again, and I try to get his attention. Say, yeah, that was really cool. I didn't exist. He's looking at you.
Well, first of all, I ain't that pretty. So, you
Well, he's looking at you with his ears. How's that?
There you go. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Well, someone likes to improvise arrangements.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm always.
Someone likes to add chords that have never been there before.
Well, I happen to do them on my own, so I was like, hey, let's try this next time.
He had that look in his eye. There he goes again playing that. He didn't tell me he was going to play that chord.
Well, see, and that's the whole like the
whole gist of it.
Jazz of it is like, and so for me, it's like it's not even like a jazz thing. It's just a natural thing, At some point, you can play the same song 50 million times,
Never be the same.
And you want to make it different each time, so that you hear.
So you throw a D in there.
Yeah, it's a D sus 11 whatever. So I mean, and because there's stuff I do on my own. I play solo a lot, and there's things that I do. I've been playing piano since I was 4 or 5 years old, playing guitar since I was 12, and there's also, for years I would read sheet music and play it, and I'm teaching myself how to arrange, and then I go, hey, I like this chord better this way. And so I've worked with people who are like, that chord wasn't good enough for you. I was doing like a summertime Gershwin. I said, nah, man, it definitely wasn't good enough. I said, and the next time I play it, I'm going to play it this way, So, because it's like, it's all there to be like, it's out in the universe, kind of thing. So.
Most of your songs are in a minor key, and I tell people that a minor key has a lot more oomph than major key, and there's nothing wrong with major keys now.
No, actually, as a piano player, I prefer playing black keys. I totally prefer playing black keys.
I'm scared of him. I'm so scared of you. You guys are something else, man. I just wanted to mention that the way I notice how they respond to you.
Yeah.
And that last tag, man, it was like you were just like they knew that to stop playing, and
well, they're good. They trust. I trust them. They trust me, and
well, you can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
And that's not strange, but that's something that you don't hear that often.
Oh, it was strange last night when I messed him up.
Well, when you call one tune and you start playing
Exactly.
another, you know, that's a little, that'll mess you up. You know?
Yeah.
You did that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You went from one tune to another
Oh yeah,
tune?
I called one tune and then I started feeling something else and within the same like sort of feel genre or whatever, and it's like
While
okay.
you were calling the tune.
Yeah, exactly too. I was like, well, we were just getting started too, like so.
Oh, you think you're in the Super Bowl calling audibles
Yeah,
or
well,
whatnot?
you know,
Pretty much,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, Drew Brees, you know.
Well, they're paying attention. They're paying attention, and you can hear it. How many guys do you have in the band? I know you just have 3 here, but you have other. What's
Yeah,
the
I mean, optimally we will do like
makeup.
6 set, and so
What?
keyboard player, 2 guitar
Yeah,
players.
be careful. Six people.
Yeah. Quartet, quintet, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let it go.
yeah, so there's a horn player usually, 2 guitar players, bass player, keyboard player, drummer. Yeah.
Flugel, trombone,
Saxophone
jazz
player.
sax,
Yeah.
but doubles up on reeds.
Yeah.
Like clarinet and.
Yeah, she actually, she'll play like Barry and alto.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of Al Jarreau. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Yeah, I listen. I learned all my Scott singing just like listening to people. My grandmother, my mom's mom, was incredibly talented. She never thought she could really play anything because she couldn't read music. But both of my grandmothers sang in the house, and they would play all sorts of music that was, you know, again, they didn't just call it jazz. I mean, we listen to country and western. We listen to classical, opera, and Ella Fitzgerald. So I actually listen to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald.
You should play horn, some kind of horn, because your intonation is right.
Well, I was a woodwind player.
Woodwind player?
Yeah, clarinet, tenor sax, alto.
No double reeds like bassoon or.
I dated someone who played oboe.
Didn't you just hear me say this is a family program? Dude, he don't listen. You guys listen, but he's not listening to me. That's okay. You're forgiven here. This is the WPKN confessional. Everyone's listening to 89.5 FM, and this is a concert series. And Dave Goldman, he's not here today. He's in Florida.
Yes. Bless his soul.
Hanging out with Mickey. Oh, no, he's, as a matter of fact, David, you know, he made me jealous because he said that Max Roach.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Max Roach, Louis Belson, and Buddy Rich are playing there today, where he's at. And my response to him was, well, I got me some onion up in here. You know, and that trumps, and I don't mean to use that word.
That's okay. It was a word before.
I'd rather use other words.
Take it back.
I take it back. You know, it supersedes Belson and Roach and Buddy Rich. That guy's phenomenal. You, my dear man, I'm trying to follow you, and every time I said, okay, I got it. He's like you. All of a sudden he changes sentences, and he goes someplace else, and it fits. But that's because he's listening to you. What you going to play next?
Actually, we'll do a little kind of traditional New Orleans. We'll do Viper.
Sure.
So
Tell me about Viper.
the song's called "If You're a Viper." It's an old tune. I can't remember who actually wrote it, but Louis Armstrong actually made it famous. Kermit Ruffins, who my family knows from the brass band scene, jazz funerals and all, he used to play with Rebirth Brass Band. Mm-hmm. He went on his own eventually and started doing a version of it. And then a good friend of mine from high school, Davis Rogan, who more people know in the world because Steve, what's his name? Steve Zahn played him very poorly in the show Treme. Because the real life Davis is nothing to be messed with. Like Davis is a real cat, man. Davis is the realest thing.
The real deal?
Real deal doesn't even describe Davis. He's the realest thing about New Orleans.
Bring him up.
I would love to. Davis had a great band called All That, and they used to do this burn-in version of If You're a Viper. And so I will not even get close to doing that justice, but we do a kind of funky version of If You're a Viper. So it does the old jazz thing with an up-tempo kind of feel.
Lost the move, brother. Woo! Yeah, baby. Give me some of that onion.
Dream about a reefer, 5 foot long, not too heavy, baby, not too strong. See, the sky is high, and so am I. If you're a viper, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm the king, yeah, yeah, of everything, yeah. If I don't smoke now, baby, then I don't swing. See, you be high, not for long, boo. You're the viper, baby, yeah. Now when your throat gets dry and you're feeling high, everything's dandy. Go down to the corner store, suck upon a peppermint candy. Yeah, that dream about a reefer, baby, 5 foot long, not too heavy, baby, not too strong. Won't say the sky is high, and so am I. Zoobada-bip, 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 boodly-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, when your dog is dry and you're feeling high, oh, about that thing, dandy. Go down to the corner store. You wanna suck on, you 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 suck on, you. Oh, I say I dream about a reefer, baby, every night, and I like it smoke it well, and I like to do it right. So I sit in my room, I take around a broom, sweep around the floor. I don't know why, because I'm high as the sky. The one the throat is dry and you're feeling high, everything dandy. Or you go down to the corner store, suck upon a peppermint, suck upon a peppermint candy. Dream about a reefer, 5 foot long. Not to heaven, baby, damn it, yeah, not to stop the boat. Say the sky is high, and so am I. One more time, say the sky is high, and so am I. One more time, say the sky is high, and so am I. If you're in viper, baby, I see the sky You're a viper, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right.
You know, you guys keep on getting better and better with each passing song. How do you do that?
Yeah, that. Don't think about it much.
Yeah.
What a great way to spend time, man, with a bunch of grown men playing music like that. Together like that as a group. that's I tell you, you guys got that.
Lou, I just realized I'm about to insult your ability here because I'm about to tap with my foot. Dude, would you mind playing tambourine with us?
Does a bear poop in the woods?
All right, there we go.
Can I say that?
So we're gonna keep rolling here.
Yeah, go ahead. You got me going.
Your spot boy, sitting on that bayou. My spot boy, your spot boy, can set your place on fire. Talking about now, I go back one day. Giacomo Fino Banane, Giacomo Finani. Talking about now, I go back one day. Giacomo Fino Banane, Giacomo Finani. Mama ran to your pa ran, sitting on that bayou. Mama ran to your pa ran, gonna set your place on fire. Talk about now, I go back one day. Giacomo Fino Banane, Giacomo Finani. I'm talking about now, I go back one day. Giacomo Fino Banane, Giacomo Finani. It up. They all ask for you. Move up and on down to the Audubon Zoo, and they all ask for you. They all ask for you. Oh, they even inquired about you. See, I went on down to the Audubon Zoo, and they all ask for you. See, the monkey asked, and the tiger asked, and the elephant asked for two. crawfish etouffee. Oh. I went on down to the deep blue sea and they all asked for you. Woo-hoo! They all asked for you. Oh, they even inquired about you. I went on down to the deep blue sea and they all asked for you. See the shark asked and the whale asked and the barracuda asked me to. Ooh, this that do that boo then be that day. I then let that and let that bum 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 buddy did bum 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 buddy did da. La ba. Grits and fish drippings. Creole gumbo. Come on, do it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I went on up to the big old sky and they all asked for you. They all asked for you. Oh, they even inquired about you. Went on up to the big old sky and they all asked for you. I said the eagle asked and the duck asked and the buzzard even asked for you. Oh, baby, said they all asked for you. Yeah, they all asked for you. Everybody asks, mama don't know when they all ask for you. Yeah, daddy all ask for you. Yeah, baby all ask for you. Everybody asks, mama don't know when they all ask for you. Bum 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 ba-dee-dee-dee. Bum bum ba-dee-dee-dee. Bum bum ba-dee-dee-dee. Bum keep on. Bum ba-dee-dee-dee. Down. One in a home run. Little Hank Williams. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. Me, oh, my, yo. We gotta go and for this B-rogue on the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one. Me, oh, my, yo. Son of a gun, we're gonna have me fun on the bayou. Jump a line, crawfish pie. Be let gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, yo. Big guitar, feel fruit jar, and be gay, oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Thibodeau, find to know the place is jumping. Even Kinfolk come right here by the dozen. Just this time, go all wild, me, oh, my, yo. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jumping like crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, yo. Big guitar, big food job, and be gay, yo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna have big fun on the bayou. Settle down outside of town, give me a pirogue, and I'm gonna catch all them catfish swimming in the bayou. Swap my mouth up if I whatever she need, oh. Oh, tonight I'm gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, got filet gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me, oh. Big guitar, big food job, and big get yo. Cause some the baba gonna have big fun on shit, that, super, that, do, that, feel, do, jog, on, biggie, yo. Son of a gun, I'm gonna have me for born on the bayou. I jump a lot, the crawfish pop, I feel it gumbo, baby, yeah, about tonight I'm gonna see my shadow me, oh. A beep, beep, big guitar, I feel for joy, I am, yeah, oh, oh, oh. Son of a gun, I'm gonna have big fun born on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun out on the bayou, yeah. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, I was asleep, but I'm gonna tell you, man. Thank you for that, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for that. Wow, now I gotta call my agent. No, that's what happens when you don't play for a while. That carpal kicks in, man, and forget about it. Oh, but you know what? The spirit, man. Got that Cajun flavor. It's got that soul, and you scat like there's no tomorrow, man. Unbelievable. When are you guys playing here soon in Bridgeport?
Tuesday.
Where at?
Walrus and Carpenter on Fairfield Avenue.
Didn't you just tell me that a little while ago?
Yeah, no problem.
Senior moment.
That's okay.
That's okay. You sure?
You gotta get your onion tweaked.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave that one to hang.
You turned that one around. That's it. I'm turning in my drumsticks and my tambourine. Wow. Unbelievable. So, are you guys, do you have a digital footprint?
Mostly right now I have a blog page, Renard Boissiere at renardboissiereblogspot.com. It's kind of like a PR page. Put up links from our show from New Year's Eve is up there. And,
Facebook, Instagram.
yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Nardy Boy on Instagram, Nardy Boy on Facebook, or you can reach me through Renard Boissiere at Facebook. That's better for me because people are usually trying to reach my dad through Facebook, and my dad is not on social media. So for the rest of the world, like, you don't bug my dad because he doesn't get on social media. It's only me. So
Because a lot of the groups now, they're bypassing the traditional record companies,
and
they're doing it themselves, and then they have a large digital footprint.
yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Twitter. See,
Sorry.
you got me. See, now I'm all messed up, man.
Yeah. But you might have a little scallion with y'all.
Oh, man. I thought I had skills. Are we supposed to have this much fun?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, when you guys are on board, I want to be here.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be here. Yeah, getting your own label or your own CD, I know it takes a lot of money. Do you guys plan on doing a lot of recording?
Yeah, I've been planning on it for a few years. Actually, there's a great guy I work with back home, Andrew McLean, and I've been working with him with other projects. But he's great. He's easy to work with, and so I'm gonna start trying to record sort of one song at a time with him, and we really just release them per song, rather than wait to do a whole album. It's like you said, your digital footprint allows you to just kind of upload stuff and go. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of live recordings that we just need to put up there also. I mean, actually, they're on SoundCloud, right? SoundCloud? Yeah. Yeah, we have, because I have more live shows thanks to Paolucci that are archived. And what's the Nardy Boy SoundCloud Nardy Boy or something?
Something like that,
Yeah.
Use the Google.
I should probably just put a link on my Blogspot page to that SoundCloud thing.
Perhaps
Yeah.
you might want to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
'cause, I know people have heard of you and they've heard you play.
Yeah.
So I know that
That's where we really are. Like, I mean, that's where our sound is live.
live.
Yeah. I mean, like, what would you? I mean, like, we've got stuff like one night. I don't know. I played Eminence Front. I've been playing that tune since I was in high school. And yeah, we had a great night playing that, like, you know, Who tune, but just to have that groove and
You
just
gonna
have.
play it next?
No.
I
I don't have those skills when I'm playing, singing, and playing. So.
That one shines with an organ.
Yeah, there you go too. Yeah. So.
Wow. I want to keep talking to you guys, but I want the listening audience to hear more of you. So, yeah, play anything, man. You guys, so far, everything you guys have played has been spot on.
Thank you.
You're all welcome. Very welcome.
We got
You
time.
see, this is it, you see. This is it. So you guys are playing music and we're doing a little bit of stand-up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do we have time or?
Who's on next?
I don't know.
Me. Ooh. I'm supposed to be on, but I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to say my goodbyes now. Oh, you're emotional. Because I want you to. We just went from a family program to an onion, a sweet onion, playing the blues. Nardy Boy, right here on WPKN Concert Series. Thank you for listening, everybody. Thank you, fellas. Hit it, baby.
There's a rumor today, and it won't go away. Tried before to set aside, but when most come to see such an obvious thing, there's another flame burn another way in my heart. Come and walk across the soul to this innocent sport, 'cause it makes a better man of me. When my labors go away from this hobby and heat, there's another flame burn another way in my heart. Don't wanna let it go from that fire, 'cause the place where it stays is too strong with desire. Can't let you touch it, 'cause it's way too high. And if it gets out, the rage is up, you got so let it burn. Sometimes what we need is a fire to breeze, don't burn the roots of these places, but we all can't control all the heat in our soul. There's another flame burn another way in my heart. About to say you Don't want to let it go from that fire. So please where it stays. It's too strong with desire. Can't let you touch it, 'cause it's way too high. And if it gets sour, the rage is up, you sometimes what we need is a fire to breathe. Come burn the roots of this place. But we all can't control all the heat in our soul. There's another flame, burns another way. The mind burn it down. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, burn it down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go, 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 go. Burn it down.
Broke the rules. I told him to send your kids outside to play. You guys are phenomenal. Listen, we ran out of time, but Renard, Mike, thank you so much for coming here today. And
Thank you. Thank you, Lou.
I really enjoyed myself, man.
Thank you.
I forgot about the time. So thank you very much. How can they get a hold of you?
Instagram page, Nardy Boy, Facebook page, Nardy Boy, Renard Boissiere directly on Facebook or on Instagram. Or just come by Tuesday night to Nardy Gras at the Walrus and Carpenter. And on Fairfield Avenue in Black Rock. Barbecue joint. Great food, great time, great people.
See you guys then. Thank you so much. And David.
Thank you, PKN.
Yeah, right.
Fellas, peace out, man. You
Yeah,
guys
right.
are welcome here every Sunday.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, man.
Okay, Elvis.
Thanks, man.
I learned a few things from you, brother. Damn.
Love me
Yeah.
tender, love me sweet.
See? That
Never
wasn't
let
part-
me go.
Shit.
Love me tender.
That scallion comment you made. Thank you for letting me play, man.
No problem.
I
Thank
wasn't in
you.
a lot of pain, but
No, man, that tambourine was like.
We'll call you the